Hello, very warm welcome. We've had to make a brave decision, and that decision is kind of left work, but not left work. It was more of a mutual agreement. So, for those who don't know, I've been working on a 3 month contract, and you had to hit your pick rates. I'm very far off on my pick rates, and I ended up making myself ill. And that's when I should have really said, look, I mean, I've enjoyed it here, but I can't hit these pit rates. And yeah, of course, I had the time off. I went back, got my scores, pick rates again, and yeah, we're still miles off. So yeah, it's inevitable. So basically, to sum it up, you're working in a warehouse. It's fast paced. I mean, I can say where it is now because I'm not there now. It was in Aldi, so in an Aldi warehouse, very fast pace. You're on a truck. You've got three different areas. So you've got produce, which is very heavy, like potatoes, carrots. Then you've got heavy produce, chill produce, that's like apples and that. And then you've got another section, bread, and then another section which is called short life, which is basically burgers, chicken, cream, yogurts, etc., etc., pork pies. So yeah, short life and bread was okay. It was the heavy produce that I was really struggling on. You've got a target of 350 to hit in 12 weeks, and I was around 204. So there's a massive gap there, and that is a. It's just they were good about it. They were good about it. They were like, you're hardworking, you're reliable. We're gonna try and get you in again in a different area. So clearly that I can't hit the target rates. It's beyond like my health. It's beyond what I can do. I don't know why. You see these muscly guys like picking up 5, 6 potatoes. I can't do that. It's not like if I do that, I'd be making myself ill again. So I mean, I could have stayed on another 4 weeks and earned 2 grand and got the same outcome. So I could have stayed till October, and they still would have said, "Look, you haven't hit your pit rates." So theoretically, I could have earned 2 grand to get the same conversation, but money's not really the motivation for me. I want to be enjoying it. I've gone from enjoying it to making myself ill to being worried all the time about these pick rates, which are unrealistic. So you don't need to stress. Hopefully, I can go back to the shop work I was doing because they've always been good to me. That's one thing about me. People know I'm hardworking and reliable. It is a bit of a shame because it was right on my doorstep. But yeah, um, I think after the health scare, that's when I should have said summit. But I tried. I went back in, and I just didn't have the same motivation that I had before because I knew I was so far off my pit rates. 204 and you got to hit 350. So yeah, it got called in. It was like mutual agreement. I was like, well, if I'm in this situation in 4 weeks, am I going to get the contract? He was like, no. But they were good about it and said they're going to try and get me on a different area, like on the shop floor, cleaning the floor, loading in the trucks. So yeah, it was very fast-paced environment. You gotta be fit to work there, honestly. Um, yeah, it's a tough decision to make, but I think I made the right decision. Of course, I could have stayed there till October, earned another 2 grand, easy, easy 2 grand. But money's not really the motivator for me. I'd rather be enjoying what I'm doing. Like, people who know me know I'm passionate. If I'm not passionate about something, then it's like, yeah, I really enjoyed it in the first bit, but then, basically, the first 5 weeks was a breeze, and then they start putting pressure on about the targets, and that's when it just didn't become enjoyable anymore. when they were putting pressure on about the targets. They're quite laid back there, but yeah, I do believe I'll get another opportunity because it's gave me a lot of confidence. I'm motivated now. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It was a fantastic opportunity, but way, way beyond my I don't really know what the word is. It's just beyond. Like, if I'm to hit 350, I'm gonna have to make myself ill. And yeah, but it is what it is. I've earned a lot of money. Hopefully, I can get back in there on another like area. That would be fantastic. But if not, I just gonna have to look elsewhere. There's plenty of jobs out there anyway at the minute. But yeah, brave decision. Most people would have stayed on till October and took another 2 grand because money motivates everyone. But it was a mutual agreement. I said I'm not going to hit these targets, and they agreed with me. They said I was hardworking, reliable. They'll try and get me back in. Fair play to them. But yeah, it does open up a few doors because that means on the channel I'll be able to actually watch the Man United game, which I wouldn't have been able to do. The Liverpool Chelsea, Man United Wolves, I'll be able to watch that now, which I would never have been able to do because I would have been at work. It's really frustrating for me because if they just lowered the pick rates to 200, then I've got a job there. But because the pick rates are so like outrageous, yeah, very frustrating. Comment down below. Thanks for the support. Adios.